What are you laughing at? Pestilence is here to introduce you to the next episode of Sword Art Online Odd, apparently. I don't know how they dragged me into this ordeal. Anyways, just get on with episode 19.
How do you spell worm? Is it W-U-R-M?
It's not a Y because they're not mythical dragons.
That's what I was going to say.
W?
Okay. That's what I was going for.
R.
Okay.
M.
Okay, I'm not stupid. I just wanted clarification.
Are you?
Okay.
One of the ships is at half mast.
Oh!
That's right.
Well done.
You heard it here first. You could just, kick them across the football field. Yeah.
Well, that's if they're
What
actually...
do you do to 7-year-olds?
I'm just saying, if we're going to have to lose one of us, then...
It'll be you. It'll be you, Sal. It'll be you.
You're not going to like this, Snow. At the bottom of this, you see nothing but stalagmites.
Well, I'm good. Because,
What a guy.
I'm fine.
So yes, you all see a figure off in the distance, and actually, as you get closer, it seems to be two figures. And you can overhear a conversation. All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Sword Art Online Odd. We're a man down, or woman down technically today, but everyone else sound off.
Hi guys, Snow here. I'm playing Snow. Alan Z.
Hi, guys. It's Daniel here. I'm playing Daniel because I have originality.
Hi, it's Mohit here. I'm playing Sal.
Oh, by the way, Mohit, we had a request to spell your last name again, as well as your your Instagram, Twitter handle. Shout out to Justin
From Lit Gaming.
from Lit Gaming. You're welcome.
Sorry, what happened?
Gaming Arena.
Spell your name, sir.
Spell it, because people are trying to look you up on the Instagrams and the Twitters.
You're going to be very disappointed.
And they're just unable to find you because you're too popular.
It's Mohit, so Mohit space Puvvala. And while I'm at it, I'm a music producer and a game developer, and I have a couple of tracks that are out on Spotify and iTunes and Google Play and stuff like that. And if you're willing to check that out, then go right ahead. Thank you.
Okay, shameless plugs aside.
Shameless plugs.
You gave me the opportunity.
Shameless plugs aside, are we all ready? Where's my shopping spree? We all went back to the main town of Hattusa, if I do not remember correctly. No, called an emergency shopping spree.
It was not an emergency shopping spree. It was highly recommended by myself.
An emergency shopping spree. So is everyone ready? You are outside the Temple of Alani. You're going shopping.
I'm fist pumping.
I don't know what money you guys have.
I have some.
I have my body.
Look, I was hoping that we would find something in those tunnels, and of course...
Well, you did. You found a lot of things, but you just left. You found a lot of things down there. You guys just left before taking it.
Oh, that's convenient for you as the GM to say.
No, it is
Yeah.
rather convenient.
Okay.
Yeah, because you said we were just walking down a tunnel straight away. There was nothing there. Just water. Drip, drip,
Oh,
drip.
we should have said.
And luminescent crystals.
We didn't even have a chance to grab them.
Oh, I
We
don't
got
hear.
attacked by small coconut creatures.
Ripley's.
You're a miner. You're a mining person. Why didn't you use your
He's a miner?
pickaxe?
When?
Daniel's not a miner.
He has every tool ever. Okay, I'm sure he has a
He's
pickaxe.
got a
all right?
wrench.
I have a wrench and a metal hand
And
that I
couldn't you,
used to hit you.
Arguably, couldn't you use you have a weapon creation feed. You could maybe make a pickaxe with that, though, couldn't you?
I probably could,
Probably
yes.
could have. Yeah.
Should we send him back to the thing?
You know who could have dug those out for us?
Wilma.
Hilma. You know who's no longer with us?
Rest in peace.
All right,
Can
Wilma.
we get-
Pieces.
Pieces.
Can
At
we
least
get
I
a
still
F in the chat for Wilma.
still have the hard drive.
Take a moment of silence.
Okay, the
that's long
silence is
enough.
done.
All right, so you're all at a Temple of Alani. It is morning. You worked your entire day through the night.
We worked our entire day through the night.
Yeah, while you were in the tunnels.
Didn't
Wait.
sleep.
Is that how day works? You work through a day of night?
No. Like I'm talking like a day is in a 24-hour period. That day you worked it through the night, so you're in the next day, but it's morning, but you haven't slept.
I thought time was weird where we were.
Oh yeah, time was really wonky. Hence why it's morning and you haven't
Oh.
slept.
It's the acid.
The moment we get back, I send a message to Clyde.
It's sent and it says received, but you don't get a response.
I am mildly concerned.
Where-
We'll
he
check
was,
on him later.
He was with Zana, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Where's Angus?
Angus
With
came
you.
back.
Angus is with us. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who
the
else
animal
is with?
companions basically are teleported with us if we use the
Oh,
leaf
okay.
the home crystals.
All right.
Leaf crystals.
Wilson's on Angus.
Okay. What about Pierre?
Pierre is on a secret mission.
Oh yeah, that's right.
How is he doing?
We didn't really do a recap.
Heck.
Do you really? Okay, so let's just do a really quick recap so everybody's on the same page. We came from the tunnels. We met with Death and her husband, Pestilence.
Yes.
Rule or Zana and Clyde were up top. They did their own little side thing.
Yeah.
We teleported back to Hattusa,
And now we're going on a shopping spree.
and now we're going on a shopping spree. Pierre is not with us.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm just curious. Is he nearby? Okay, we can't see him. Okay, got it.
No, that invisibility wore off after 8 minutes.
Okay, so we can.
Yeah, you could see him.
We
if
know where
was
he is
around.
on the map. All right, cool.
I mean, you don't know where he is on the map.
He's not like a party member.
He's not a party
Oh,
member.
that's right. Okay.
But if you run into him, perchance, which probably isn't going to happen, but we'll see if you guys go exploring.
Okay. All right. But first, you want to buy some stuff.
So yeah, shopping spree. As you all might not know, there is an entire shopping district dedicated to this. It is down by the Temple of Hasemeli, which Daniel is well familiar with. That is where he built Wilma. Down by there, it is a docks and merchant district, and there are a lot, and I mean a lot of different stores with all kinds of things that you might need.
I go over to Sal and I take his hand. I say, "Come with me. You're getting a weapon."
Yes,
So I start dragging him toward the merchant district, and then I stop. And I look at Wilson.
my hands keep slipping out. By the way.
I have no idea where I'm going.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll take you taking him to the merchant district.
My hands keep slipping out because
You're
I'm
not really
fishy
fish-
and
So
slimy.
again,
I'm
we need to
slightly slimy.
clarify something.
I'm slightly slimy.
You're not a fish person. You have a hint of water elemental in your bloodline. So you're technically literally water.
Got
But
it.
you're not literally water.
You're
Okay.
not
You're
lit-
humanoid.
You're
Okay.
humanoid, but you have got like a seafoam blue tint to your skin.
Got it. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can swim really fast and breathe underwater.
Got
Now,
it.
my real question, my character's like, dude, what's on your hands? Why your hands keep slipping out of my hands, dude? What you got on there?
Maybe he also likes to moisturize.
I took some cues from Pierre.
Is it human blood?
Where
No.
did you get that?
No,
I'm like
it's just
shaking my hand off.
it's just my hands. They just sweat a bunch.
Ew.
Yeah.
I just kind of wipe it
and,
off.
and it's like weird sweat too. It's like slightly watery, like slippery sweat. Yeah. You know Nickelodeon
Isn't
slime?
all sweat watery?
Watery and
right,
slippery.
but you know like Nickelodeon slime? Yeah, this is like a seafoam blue version of that. That's like slightly less viscous.
What a description. Okay.
Oh,
But
you
it's
know what? I
perspiring
wipe
out of
it on
my
your
hands.
clothes. No, I wipe it back on your clothes. I
And
don't
wipe
want it on me.
back on your arm.
No. We're just gonna keep doing this, I guess.
All right.
Children,
Splatoon fight.
Are we good to go? Like
Yes.
Okay, all right. So Wilson is leading you down through Hattusa. Daniel, are you following along, or are you just going on your own way? You do know how to get to the Temple of Hasemeli.
I think I'll go with them first.
Okay.
And then afterwards, I think I'm going to go try and build Wilma 2.0.
All right, sounds good.
So you're gonna go off and build Wilma?
No. I'm going to go shopping with you first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just so we're all together.
All right, so you are all making your way into the town of Hattusa, and please roll a perception check for me. Everybody.
My perception total was a 29.
27.
26.
You're just making your way down, and it seems like a regular day in the marketplace, crowded, as you would assume for a metropolis of this large scale and size. You are hearing some faint whisperings back and forth, but nothing really catches your ear. So you're making your way into the merchant district. Is there anything specific we're looking for?
I'm just following them.
I'm looking for a weapon shop.
Weapon shop. So you get down there, and you do, as you get down closer towards the Temple of Hasemeli and also the God of Blacksmith's temple, you do actually reach a weapons shop.
All right, Sal. I know you're broke as a dead fish, but you need a weapon.
I crack a smile. All right, yeah, sure, let's go.
Okay. We walk into the shop. Let's see. You could probably use a dagger. What would you feel comfortable wielding?
A staff, no.
A staff. Okay.
Okay. I don't know. That's weird. Brass knuckles.
I don't think you can use brass knuckles.
Bow and arrow. I have like generally good.
What's your dexterity?
It's 18.
Okay.
Yeah, that's relatively high.
Yeah.
I just don't have high strength, so I wouldn't want to be like in close range
you
of
probably
something.
do. Yeah, your character would probably do better with a bow.
Okay.
So we're gonna look for a bow for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I get like special arrows though?
Oh, yes, you may.
How much money do you have?
600.
That's
600
enough.
gold.
Yeah, you can buy a bow for that. A pretty decent bow. So I go up to the shopkeep, or actually the blacksmith, I guess.
Yeah.
And I say, "Good and sir, we need a bow for this thing, fish man."
Hello.
All right. Well, I can see what I can do you for. What we're talking about, like bow pullback strength, the drawstring is really important. Is there any like specific qualities you're looking for in the bows? You're going to be like magical and or whatnot, and all various other properties. Special ammunition you're looking for.
I'm thinking magical and
All right.
magical arrows.
Okay. All right.
Arrows that have like rainbow sparkles.
So
Sal?
a magic trail effect going off the
Yeah,
weapon.
yeah, like a trail effect. Okay, like a trail effect, and then like I want it to like a firework. You know what I mean? Like it's an arrow that splits out into 5 different arrows, so I could shoot one, and then it like kills 5 things because it splits into 5.
All right. Well, that's a tricky one. I can see what I can do. Let me just peruse through all of the different options we have here.
Just kidding. I honestly, what's your best piercing arrows?
Piercing arrows? I mean, that would just be bonus damage, and it would also be able to get through any damage resistance or negate some armor.
Do you have explosive arrows?
We can get you some fitted out with some explosive arrows.
And what would the magical bows do?
Magical bows generally, I mean, it depends on if there's any specific weapon enchantments you're looking for, but they can just do simple things like increase damage, make them hit harder, like critical threat ranges and all of these things.
I'll just make them hit harder.
All right.
Sal, I just want you to understand what you're asking for. You have 600 gold.
Uh-huh.
I don't think you can afford
I
it.
got this.
Okay, he's
I got
gonna
this.
haggle. Got it.
I got this.
I was like, Wilson, what do you think his success chances are gonna be?
I mean, he is a bard.
Incredibly charismatic.
I mean, a bard's pretty good at normally getting the things that they want. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, so let's just go at things one at a time. Another thing that you might all be forgetting, there you do have a resident blacksmith in the guild. She's just trying to get you a weapon.
Oh, okay.
Just get a
Also,
weapon.
another
just gonna get a
thing
bow.
that you couldn't remember is you guys pick up monster loot and you can sell that.
Oh, okay. And also, like, can we learn to craft our own enchantments
You
as
could,
well?
yes, but that would take a
Okay.
little
That
bit of
takes
time.
time.
Okay.
And that would be that would have to be what you put your craft skill in.
Oh, okay.
And furthermore, another thing you could do is you can also remember, like Emily did, a lot of the temples in this area, and Daniel did as well. They're really good for picking up new skills or special class features or whatnot.
Okay. All right. In that case, I'll just pick a regular bow.
Okay.
With like regular fire arrows.
Okay.
With sparkling rainbow effects. The arrows explode into rainbows.
Into rainbow.
Yeah.
Do you want that omnidirectional like shatter effect?
Yeah, just like a tie-dye effect.
Yeah.
You know the Sicko mode by Travis Scott? You know that the cover for that? Where it's just like that like weird tie-dye thing. I feel like that wouldn't be an extra cost, just like another light show.
Okay, you got to
Someone has to
remember
magically enchant that.
they have to make the parts, and if it's a small part, they have to put it on there.
Okay. How many arrows do you want?
How many do you think is good?
Well, I mean, it depends on how many you're going to be using and whatnot.
If they explode, then like 20.
20
to 30, 20 to 30,
arrows,
yeah,
okay.
20,
All right,
25 maybe.
All right, sounds good. Well, once you get with the bow and your 20 arrows, you're looking at roughly, got to do a little bit quick math here, pardon me. You're going to be looking at roughly 600 gold pieces.
I would like to make a bargain.
Oh yes, it's back! It's back, baby.
You seem like a man who is very impressive in terms of knowing all the knowledge when it comes to weapons.
Indeed, I am. My praise is rather high.
And I know a ton of people who would want to come here and buy so many weapons from a good man such as yourself with big, big weapons. You have such big guns.
I mean, we do carry some rather nice firearms.
Oh, yeah. And I was thinking maybe you could drop that price down to just 500 gold pieces for everything in that thing.
Sorry, my character had to roll will save. She rolled a 6. She's laughing. She had to leave.
You hear this? Please bleed. As Snow's walking out of the store as you're
What
haggling.
did you say though? That
I mean, if you
could be of
advertise for
help-
me, I could probably
could
give
be
you
of help to
a
you.
store discount.
That's right.
All right, and he gives you. He's like, well, there's just also on top of everything else, I'll actually throw in this for you.
And he gives you a quiver.
Very
And
nice.
on the quiver is his store's logo, which is an anvil and a hammer.
That's actually pretty cool.
And it's on the quiver, and you can put your arrows in that. And
He's like, you just wear us around when you're adventuring, and whenever anyone asks about weaponry, just tell them to come my way, and you can get a store discount from
I
now
see
on.
you have a deal. We have such a fine deal. I will advertise you, my friend. What is your name, sire?
My name is, it's been a long day. I don't really think
Your
about my name.
Mr. Finalong Day. We're gonna have
It's not my name.
Mr. Armand Hammer. Mr. Anvil Hammer.
I'm Amnon, actually.
Amnon. What, you had to write that down somewhere?
Yeah, I actually do. It's just I name all my creations normally.
You know what?
That
You
boat's
seem to
Selena.
be- I'm so sorry that you worked so hard and you had to forgot that your own name just because you worked so hard.
Long
I'm going
days.
to be a fine advertiser for you. Thank you for giving me this discount. Why, sir?
All right, thank you kindly,
and you make the exchange, and he gives you
I would like to shake your hand
and
now.
he shakes your hand. You do notice
Very slimy.
that's fine. His is very calloused,
Yeah.
large, like a really tough skin. It feels like you're shaking leather.
A firm grip you got there. Hmm?
I mean, I'm beating it at the anvil all day, if you know what I mean. So
Ew. Ew.
I poke my head back in, banging in the forge.
there's a lot of banging in the forge.
Oh, God. Okay.
All
All right. Well, I think my job here is done.
Okay. You do make a perception check real quick.
24.
You do notice that there's actually only one arrow in your quiver, from what it looks like, though.
It seems that there is only one arrow and not 20.
Oh no, don't worry. So that's actually a special quiver of holding of sorts. So it can hold one arrow type multiplicatively. So you could hold 10 different types of arrows, and it can hold 50 of each of those types of arrows. So cumulatively, you could hold, the quick math, 500 arrows in there.
So really, there's 20.
There's 20 in there.
There's
It's
20
just you
in
only
there.
see one. And
Can I like check that in my inventory?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, check
It
that
says
in my
20,
inventory.
and also
Oh, that's cool.
as you pull the arrow out of the quiver, as soon as it disappears, another one respawns in its
Oh
place.
shoot, I'm like Hawkeye. That's awesome. Okay. All right, thank
How
you
is that
so
like
much.
Hawkeye?
So Hawkeye
in the
has
Avengers
a thing.
movie.
Yeah. So
It just
Hawkeye has a
spins.
right, but Hawkeye has a thing where he can also, well, Green Arrow does this too, but they have a thing where he can just kind of on the fly like
He is.
create arrows. Yeah.
So we're moving
I'm
on.
done. Yeah.
Does anyone? Did you want to get your weapon here too?
Yeah, no, I'll go up to the man. I'll be like, oh my god. Okay. I'm also, sir. I'm looking to see if I could obtain.
I had a quick question. Do I get any experience points for bargaining?
Yes, I don't have the chart in front of me right
Okay.
now.
It's minimal.
It's
Okay.
minuscule.
All
though.
right. So like 10.
Give you 25.
Okay. Got it. I'm writing that down.
All right, so you go in the store and you ask for this very reasonable, elegant, sleek, damage boosted rapier, which will cost you 58 gold pieces.
Okay. So I turn over the 58 gold.
And that rapier is yours.
Yay!
Meanwhile, Daniel's outside perusing all of the stores. Roll a perception check real quick.
15.
It's hard for you not to miss this because this is kind of what you're looking for. So you're at a little bit of a bonus. You hear a small explosion, and there is the smell of petrol nearby.
Okay, 1, why is there fire? 2, how is there petrol? 3, I'm gonna go follow that.
So you start walking off into it's more of like a bazaar. The adjective, the noun.
B-A-Z-A-R.
Yes. The noun, not the adjective, where it's mostly storekeepers outside under tents. And there is a long bearded fellow whose beard is now singed. and you just see that part of it's on fire, and he's literally beating the table with his cloak. Out, you! Out! Oh, no!
I forgot to breathe there for a moment.
Out! Get out!
Hi there. What's the cause of the fire?
I'm experimenting with some new chemical things I found. There's a black stone found in the desert, and you shaved it off, and with a powder, it can make powerful explosives.
Ooh, I'm interested.
Ooh, is this an alchemist?
Along with this, even furthermore, there's this black near this rock, also nearby, found also in the desert. They were mining very, very deep for the precious stones, but instead they found a lake, but it was black, and whenever they put their torches in it, the whole thing turned ablaze.
That'd be oil.
Oh, is that what it's called? Okay, we haven't come up with a name for it yet, but I'm trying to experiment with these things to see what it's combustible, so it's a form of kinetic energy which we could form and make for our machinery and such. And very interesting substance, but it's very
Volatile.
volatile, and it's creating a lot of issues. And we don't know if we can experiment it so much within the bounds of the city.
Are you perhaps willing to sell some to me?
Well, there's no going market price for it, but I'm just having to. Do you make a gold price offer? Edgewise, he will roll randomly what he values it at. You have no money.
I have no idea how much money I have.
What loot did you get? Did you write down the loot I gave you?
You got the panther pelt.
You get panther pelts.
You got a claw. And then you also got basically the same thing that I had. You had that vial of worm plating, and then acid, and then a vial of some kind of some other vial of potion that we got from the worms.
So you can also offer to bargain the man one thing that is going to
Aspect of the burrow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull out the worm plating and the acid from the worm.
Oh, those are a rare specimen indeed. It's hard to find those. Most people don't go down in sand dunes. Those ferocious creatures, very difficult to kill. The fact that you have those is testament to your strength as an adventurer. I could maybe bargain a trade for, I could give you a small pouch of the black powder and maybe a liter jug of the volatile oil.
Yeah, that sounds good.
So he trades you your explosives that you were looking for.
Just so for the future, will you be around here?
This is my general bazaar. I normally have other creations out, but since this is the latest scientific discovery, we've been testing these things out recently. Yeah, feel free to stop by if you and please do. Please, one thing I will request is if you would, as a fellow, you seem like a well-educated individual. Please take notes and write down your findings of the uses and peculiar pieces that you find out about those rare regiments that I just handed you.
Of course. I'll be sure to come back whenever I need some more. I'm sure I will.
All right. And he waves you off, and he's now screams, and he throws his now on fire. He was beating the fire with basically a sack.
And the
sack caught on fire, and he throws the sack in the well that's nearby.
Oh, no. Oh, gosh, darn.
But the fire on his table's out, now the sack's in the well, so we're okay.
Hope there's no natural gas or anything down there, or else it's going to explode.
Everyone else, please roll another round of perception checks.
20 total.
Well, I guess
Crit. He crit.
Crit. Okay.
Yeah,
You hear
that's 50 total perception.
for
extra
if you're going to do magical numbers. But yeah, so you hear the whisperings that you heard before, that everyone heard before, but it seems to be a little bit more intense. They seem hushed, worried tones. A sound of dread is in their voice, and they are whispering about a man named Floke who's been by the river.
Loke?
Floke.
Ah, okay. Is that a hit like Hittite something?
Are you asking my
Yeah,
character?
I'm asking your character.
What? I don't know. I literally know one god name, and that's Ishtar. And now we do know Alani.
And
and Pestilence, which is Nurgle.
Would knowledge local be good for this, considering we are in...
You could roll knowledge local, yeah.
I would like to... I'll roll knowledge religion, just in case.
History
as
would be
well.
better.
History? Okay, I'll roll knowledge history then.
31.
Okay. It is not a Hittite name.
Okay. What? Oh, so, okay.
What is a foreigner?
13 for my knowledge history.
You don't know.
Dang.
Oh,
But
wait, can I roll knowledge
High
history as well?
DC.
It's 15. But yeah, no, you already. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
you've
I've already
discerned. You've
figured it
discerned
out.
enough.
Okay.
It does sound like a foreign name. Does not someone
All
who's
right.
from here. But you do hear that they are causing the townsfolk a little bit of paranoia and dread.
We should go figure out what's happening here. There seems to be some issue. I heard the screams of the just terror and dread, and it scares me. And we
I
got.
mean, why do we care?
Also, what screams?
What screams, man?
You don't hear the voices?
I
I
look around.
I hear whispering. I don't hear screaming.
You don't hear Floke? You don't hear it?
Sounds like a stupid name.
Floki boy? Float boy?
I mean, I'm just gonna go to the alchemist shop. I'm gonna go buy some potions.
Do you
and
think
stuff.
he drinks root beer floats?
I smack him over the head.
I take damage.
Why are you taking
Why
psychic
don't you
damage
just
from
take
being
four-
smacked
take
over the
four-
head?
Take 4 non-lethal blunt damage. You're fine.
Maybe we should, ask the townspeople who are talking about it.
Look, we've got enough on our plate. I don't think we really need to get involved with something else.
That's a good point. I have to go to Temple of Simile to repair Wilma.
I'm gonna find out more about this what's happening.
Okay.
Here.
And you want to go to the alchemist shop?
Oh
Yeah.
wait, what if this is PR's secret mission? Okay, all right.
I don't think it's Pierre's secret mission.
Okay, never mind.
Unless Pierre got really hungry. Nah.
Okay. So Daniel, what I need from you is you're just going to roll a series of craft checks, and I will tell you the out. So roll 3 craft checks. Write it down on a sheet of paper for me. You can write it on this here sheet of paper too. So that'll be 3 d20 rolls, and for each d20 add your craft. And then tell me the outcome. Just write down the outcome of each one on there, and then give that to me. I'll tell you how well you do rebuilding Wilma. Your craft's pretty high. You'll be fine. It'll just take a little bit of time. You wish to go to the alchemist? We can do that, and then I will also have Mohit roll a knowledge local for how well you find out what is going on with this mysterious man named Floke. But we'll start with Snow. Snow. So you, what all potions are you looking for?
I don't remember now that you're asking me.
You wanted to go to the alchemist? You don't remember what you wanted,
No.
potion-wise?
Okay. I look at Wilson.
Yeah.
Do you think we should care about this person that's being mentioned by Sal?
I mean, the townspeople seem rather bothered by it, but at the
Why
same...
didn't you mention anything? I don't...
Well, I mean, from what he's saying, like, I've heard a lot of whisperings, but I couldn't, like, discern what it is, but it seems like there's a bunch of rumors spreading around.
Rumors?
Yeah. I mean, what else would you call, like, hush-hush whispering tones?
The start of a horror movie.
I mean, should we check it out? I mean, I can always...
I already heard that schmuck's going to do it, so I don't see why bother. Like,
Yeah.
we're already on a quest. We should focus on one thing at a time, really. So he says that we should probably continue with our current quest. If you think we need potions for this current quest, I do think we should stop by an alchemist shop.
Well, the only thing I'm thinking is if we're going against some group, we need to figure out information about this group, Epitaph, and then, the fourth seal. Also, did you notice Epitaph and the fourth seal? Sounds like a boy band or something. Or maybe a rock band.
Like a really emo boy
A
band.
really emo boy band.
Epitaph and the fourth seal wear death metal.
Sounds like something my dad would listen to.
Interesting. Anyway, I don't know.
Why are you bringing Nachia
Oh my
into
God,
this?
Nachia!
Where is that dog?
Oh no!
And Snow finally realizes that her dog is not with her.
Oh no! Hide. Okay. Don't know answer. Zana? I'm a little concerned.
No one answering you either?
No.
Yeah, I told them to keep updated with us. And as soon as we got out of the tunnels, I messaged them for a checkup to see how they were doing, but they didn't respond to me either.
I'm pretty concerned right now.
Well, we probably shouldn't waste too much time in town. We just should grab what we can and probably leave as soon as possible. We
Okay.
got to regroup with them because if they're in danger, we need to get back to where they were immediately.
Yeah.
But we can't go unprepared, so we should probably get food, rest, whatever gear we need to go to the Temple of Lani afterwards and also deal with whatever problem may have come. No, you went back to the Temple of Assembly. That's why I had you rolling your craft checks. You met up with all of the people in there, and you are working on reconstructing Wilma 3.0.
Wouldn't that be
no,
two?
Because
three,
there's the
three.
original little version.
333. Yes, you
and
are
then
correct.
the bigger version's 2.0. And you can refine and just write down if there were any specific modifications you'd want to make. And for each modification, roll another craft check.
Make him
next
have a
to the roll.
toaster oven.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's
Toasting.
right.
Can I also be building the weapon I've been talking with you about?
Yes. Roll another 3 consecutive craft checks for that and write that down.
Sure.
All right, continue. So he says, gear up and get ready to go.
I honestly don't know what I need. I was going to go to the alchemist shop. I don't remember what I was going to get. I don't remember.
All right. I mean, at that rate, then, just stock up on regular food. Clyde's probably already got all the food.
Yeah. I still I have leftover stuff from earlier.
Try selling our gear. Some of the loot drops that we got.
I'm a hoarder, sir. I don't sell things.
Okay, you don't sell things.
Same.
All right, that's fine. I don't know. If you wanted to, we could. We should probably leave as soon as possible. But I know that Daniel wanted to work on rebuilding Wilma, so we should maybe stick around.
I'm gonna
with
go explore.
Sal to figure this out while we're here. It could be connected. You don't know.
I could just take Angus if you guys want to go off and do your own thing, because he's kind of a
You
tank.
can't take Angus.
He's kind of a tank, right?
You don't touch my horse.
I'm sorry, man.
The horse stomps its feet and glares at you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and actually, you know what? No. And Wilson gets off the horse and and motions it towards you.
Hey, Angus. Okay, so here's the deal, right? There seems to be this issue that's going around, okay?
The
with
horse
this
is
guy
glaring
named-
at you with the
this
same
guy named
discontent
Pokey.
that
Believe
I am.
me, I don't have any discontent towards you.
Sal, just get on the horse.
Right, but I want to be friends with the horse. I don't want the horse to, kill me.
Not going to kill you.
Okay, all right. I would
Right,
get on-
Wilson?
You can get on the horse.
Okay. You know, I had a burger the other day, and they were like 1 pound of Angus beef, and I was like, that.
Can I
better not
sleight of
be
hand
what-
really quick?
that-
What do you want to do?
I'm going to be like, nudge Wilson.
He nudges you back.
Oh, I don't need a sleight of hand. Like,
No.
haha.
Okay, you can get on the horse.
Yeah, I'm getting on the horse, and we're gonna go. Yeah.
And Wilson just looks at you. Oh, you remember that thing that happened to Clyde in the forest?
Show me that trick again. I liked
Okay,
it.
So you get on the horse, perfectly fine. And then Wilson puts his fingers in his mouth and whistles. And immediately Angus bucks you off.
I just start flying
And
off.
you fly off and land 15 feet away.
Oh, no, I'm dying. My character's just dying.
How much damage did I take?
So you get on this horse, and then all of a sudden, as soon as you grab the reins, Angus starts leaping and bucking as hard as he can, and you're now in a rodeo. So please do roll a ride check followed by a strength check,
Why would this be a ride? Oh, okay.
because you're trying to ride the horse. And then you can also do handle animal.
Okay. Well, it's a 7 for the ride.
Oh my gosh,
check.
you go flying.
Yeah.
You go flying. I already said 15 feet. Yeah, no, you go flying 15 feet. And I'll roll. You land on a storekeeper's booth that breaks your fall.
Just tell me how much damage I take.
You only take 1 damage because
Oh,
you
yeah.
landed on someone else's booth and they were selling clothes, so you just landed and crushed their table.
Oh no.
And you landed softly on a nice pile of
Wait,
clothes.
do I land on my back or do I land on my
on your back?
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna roll over.
Yeah.
Okay, showing off the quiver that's on my back,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say, there's a store in town that sells the best weaponry ever. If you're looking to get some,
Roll a diplomacy check, and I'm gonna roll this man's pissed off check.
15. Is that a 6 or a 9? So 15.
Oh wow! What an amazing quality! It did not
Of
even.
course,
break
he's
when
Indian. You.
You're
It
in
did
Hattusa.
It did not even break when you landed on my table and crushed it with your back, but the quiver is still perfectly in check. I will have to go to the store and see what I can find right away.
That is right.
And he runs towards the store.
Wait, he leaves all of his stuff?
He leaves all of his stuff and runs to the store immediately.
The quaking sounds of a sitar play in the background as he runs.
I kind of perception check with what got left behind.
Some rather ornate garments.
You know, finders keepers. He abandoned his shop. A perception check around town.
Yeah.
That's a 25. Do I see anybody that I should be concerned about?
Well, you're looking in the general area of where this place just got crushed, and
Yes.
then this man ran off. And you see about 7 people immediately lunge and start grabbing clothing from this man's booth as he is gone now.
Wow. That's what I was going to do, but you know.
There's still
Hey, Sal, grab something.
Grab.
Okay.
I'm grabbing all the
Roll for
clothes.
it.
I'm grabbing all the clothes. Just like,
he just starts piling it in his arms. Roll 3 times. 3 times.
Okay.
That's how we roll for loot here. Wow, your rolls are garbage.
Roll better.
Roll better, man. Okay.
I'm the missing roll.
So
player
9
found.
is 6.
So you got some nice tan baggy parachute pants.
That's right.
Let's
Let's get it on. The 90s are in.
a stained white wife beater.
What?
Yeah, like
Quinn, no,
these
stop.
kinds.
Don't take your shirt
That's
off.
what they called.
yeah,
Those
these
are
white
wife
Yes.
beaters.
They're like tank tops. They're like the sleeveless.
They call them wife beaters.
Yeah, they're called
Yes.
wife beaters.
Ew.
I'm
That's,
just letting you know.
that's awful.
But
Why?
yeah, I don't know. That's just their nickname. And then you do manage to grab a nice long blue turquoise trench coat.
Is it a trench coat or is it
Trench
like
coat.
okay?
But it's like light. It's kind of like it's more of a cloak.
I kind of hope these were like Indian clothes because then I could just be like,
It's like a long. It's
Okay.
a nice
Okay.
long blue
Got it.
turquoise cloak
Got
with
it.
gold trim.
all right, got it. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna wear that then.
I'm just gonna walk over and see if I can grab something.
Okay, roll for it. Well, first thing, yeah.
Nope. Okay.
Okay. You do manage to grab one thing. Is there any particular object you were trying to grab for, like a specific type of, like socks, underwear, are you looking for bras? Like, what type of clothes are we grabbing here? Finger mitts?
Lingerie.
You want lingerie?
Why not? Something nice to sleep in. Why not?
Something nice. You find a nice set of pink polka dot pajamas.
Are you kidding me?
They're really soft.
Dude,
I
those
hate
are
pink.
Made of
awesome.
satin.
I throw them
Those are
back.
Awesome.
I absolutely
Can I
hate
take?
pink.
Can I take them?
You throw back this full complete
can I
set
have
of
it?
pink satin undergarments.
Can I snatch it
Why?
up?
Why would you give me pink? You know
Can
I
I-
absolutely hate the
can I
color
snatch
I
it
pink.
up?
rolled for it and it rolled low.
Can I snatch it up?
Roll
take it?
reflex. Roll reflex.
God
Yes, you
dang
roll
it.
reflex.
Why can't I get nice things?
28.
You managed to grab
Yeah,
this.
let's go.
This,
And I just immediately wear it.
he puts it. Are you
He
also wearing
strips
the
in
turquoise
public.
cloak?
What?
Are you also wearing the turquoise cloak with your
Yes.
pink? Okay. So this man is now wearing a hot pink satin pajamas with dark pink spots all over it and a turquoise blue cloak.
The fashion statement.
Can I re-roll since I got to throw something away?
My quiver
God
is.
dang it, GM.
my,
Don't
my,
give me pink.
my quiver is really standing out.
It really does
Really
stand
stand
out because it's the only normal looking thing on your
Like, this is
person.
the thing you need to understand. I don't care how good of a weapon it could be or like how awesome. If it is pink, I'm destroying it. It will be torn into pieces. I will break it. I hate the color pink.
You say that as you look directly at my
Yes, I look
Okay.
directly at you.
spray paint.
I don't
spray
think
paint
she
Wilma
could hate
pink.
him more.
Spray paint Wilma pink.
With all of that going on, you after a bunch of shouting and a bunch of wrestling around in the dirt and some of the
Rat.
clothes get scuffed and whatnot, people are running away, and all that is left is a broken table stand.
Okay,
Oh,
but
M, you do see one pair of socks
I
under
don't
the
want
left leg.
are they pink?
I don't
No.
want them.
Just white socks.
I don't want them. Thanks.
You better not put that in the laundry along with my pink pajamas because they're gonna turn pink. Oh wait, speaking of which, give Wilma a laundry thing.
No.
Okay. Oh, okay. Also, so can I get on Angus and like go off and do my thing?
You were never on Angus because you got bucked off Angus.
I know, but should I reapproach him?
Oh, sure, you can reapproach him.
Okay, I don't want to do that though, because now I'm just like screw it. Okay, I'll just go with
Okay,
them.
so I'm just letting you know, like, when you were getting on Angus, you noticed Snow and Wilson nudging each other, and after he bucked you off, both of them laughed hysterically.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna approach Angus and be like, "Don't do that to me again, please. That's not very,
It wasn't, and it's not like it was romantic nudging, man. It was pretty obvious. Like,
No. They're doing it to make fun of me.
Yeah.
They're doing it to make fun of me. And you know what, Angus? I always believed in you. You're a good horse.
He just stares at you apathetically, like he doesn't care.
You could get on him again. He
No,
might
I'm
not do it
gonna get on
again.
I'm just gonna go with you guys now, because now, just to spite everyone.
So you're not gonna go find out about Floke anymore?
No, I'm just gonna go with them.
Well, they were just gonna go with you, so now you're all just standing in a circle, like, so, what do you want to do?
Now what? Okay, well, let's go find Floke. All right.
Stupid pink pajamas and clothes.
Snow, do you have any interest in figuring out whatever this rumor is floating around?
We can.
Gotta kill time until Daniel gets here, I guess.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
I mean, we could always just stop by the Temple of Assembly and bug him.
Yeah, let's just go do the thing.
So you are making your way down. As you get towards the docks, you notice the whispers get louder, and you Like
It's
people
like
are
they're
being
not even whispering
people are getting
anymore.
less and less discreet about the conversation, and it seems more urgent. It has a more urgent tone in the voice, but it still has a similar feeling of dread, as if everyone is worried.
Oh, I start singing. Have you heard there's a rumor in St. Petersburg?
So you're making your way on, and roll a perception check once more.
And the 14.
28.
You notice, Sal, there it is faint, but you hear a voice that is echoing and bolstering through the crowds and all of the conversations that is, it seems as if he is projecting his voice to say something, but you can't quite make it out yet. But it does seem like it's coming from the docks.
So let's just go towards the docks.
So as you get towards the docks, you do all see there is a man standing a couple heads above the crowd because he's standing on a wooden crate. He is proclaiming to the crowd, "Welcome, my gentle folk, as you'll see right here."
This one's not Indian.
He sounds Irish.
All right, so I know there's a terrible plague that's flown for you, as you can see, and he points over to the river. And you can see that black tendrils are creeping their way through the river, but it looks as if it is just part of the water. It doesn't seem to be a creature. It just seems as if something has polluted it.
That could be Foco.
The dear river system in which you've survived your entire lives on is now at threat, and it's all due to pestilence. He's wrathful against you. You must come immediately to the Temple of Death and bring your retributions and your gifts in order to calm and quell his anger.
I mean, he's not wrong. He's pretty pissed.
He's pretty pest.
I smack him over the back of his head again.
Oh, another wise one. I'm so glad to see you here. And what is your name, dear lass? And he holds out his hand to you.
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay, and he pulls you up on the crate.
My name is Snow.
Oh, wonderful. And it sounds as if you have a message from the gods.
They're pissed off that they got kicked out of the temple. I spoke to Alani and Pestilence, her husband. They're pretty chill.
And yet wrathful in vengeance, and that must be why they are polluting the riverbeds. And he kind of shoos you off.
Nah, I don't know. I don't think that's them. I don't
Roll
think
a
it's
sense
them.
motive.
I'll try.
Roll a sense motive. You are at bonus it.
That's
24.
17.
Both of you believe that this is something Pestilence might do, because he was very, very angry last time you spoke with him.
I don't believe it. I mean, my character doesn't believe it based on personality. I mean, okay.
I mean, you have a sneaking suspicion that something's off here, but the man is very believable.
But we gotta go to the Tomb of Death then.
Well, he's encouraging just regular townfolk to bring tribute to the Temple of Death in order to quell the anger of
the
god of pestilence.
That seems something's off there.
So both of you have a sneaking suspicion, but you're convinced enough.
Okay.
I take off my quiver. No, I'm kidding.
You're convinced enough that you won't say anything to anyone else, but there's an inkling in the back of your mind that something's not quite right.
Can I cast?
And would either of you like to make a perception check on the man?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So, because I didn't give a description of him very well. And there's a particular thing that if you...
13.
20.
So you see a scrawny, not really well-fit man. He does have blonde hair, but it's kind of like poofier. It's not long. It's kind of curly and poofier.
I thought you were about to describe you.
No, it's short-cut, and it's kind of curled backwards. He has blue eyes, and he has like tribal markings on his face. And you do notice a strange tattoo on his right arm. Mohit does. And it looks... I can draw you a picture.
What would this be? Knowledge geography?
For what?
For the tattoo. What would that be? Like a
Knowledge geography for a tattoo. I want you to
what
think
if it's
about
like a
that.
map? What if it's like a map? And
But he didn't say it was a map.
I don't know. In my head, I just imagined. I imagined like a map.
The common South America tattoo.
I feel like that would more like be a knowledge local.
Okay, knowledge local. That's even better. Can I roll a knowledge local?
All right, so his arm is out like mine, like this, and that's what you...
Knowledge local. 30.
You can realize that this is not a local.
I'm gonna ask him. That's a really nice tattoo you got there.
Oh, well, why, thank you, but I mean, there are more concerning matters at hand than my spectacular body art. And he does go and he shows off all of his like other markings.
I was actually about to say.
Yeah.
So, I was actually about to say this, but I was like, so, you working with Epitaph and the Fourth Seal?
That's really cool. That's dope.
Are those organizations of sorts? I don't particularly seem to know of them.
I sense motive him.
Motive.
17.
26.
It sounds as if he's being honest.
I still don't believe him.
So again, it's not enough to abruptly accuse him of anything, but you have this inkling that deceit is at play.
Yeah, no, I would definitely say, though, I don't believe you, but okay.
Well, we got to play this smart. We could use diplomacy to get him to kind of figure out what's his deal. Could we do that?
You could. He's still
Okay.
preaching to the masses who seem utterly enthralled by what he's saying, and they all seem to believe him, and they're kind of getting stirred into a panicked state and a bit of almost like a riot, as if like they're going to proclaim to the government, like, you need to do something. We need to like give our offerings to the god of pestilence to stop this.
Wilson, what do you think
use-
is going on? What do you think?
I mean, we saw pestilence ourselves. He seemed pretty pissed. I wouldn't put it past him if he wanted retribution for what happened.
Alani wouldn't let him do that, though.
I mean, she seemed really indifferent. I mean, she said for herself that she'd send us in there even if we would die in order to get her ends.
Honestly, I think she's just kidding.
Could I roll an intimidate
On who?
on the guys? Who do you serve? 16.
Oh, I don't serve anyone. I am just a public servant bringing this information to the masses.
Puppet servant.
Well, now what?
He is still on his soapbox, and it seems as if everyone is fascinated and enthralled with
Detect
what he's
magic.
saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a spell. You don't really have to roll for it. There are a couple of magical things going at play.
Yes.
One, you just sense...
He's a bard.
You sense random magical artifacts on various other people, generally low-level stuff. You do sense that he has... you can see him... So he's not wearing much clothing because it's hot out.
Hang on a second.
He's actually wearing no shirt. He's wearing pants, shorts, and he has a black cloak on.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see that he does have body markings all over him and tattoos. You sense the cloak is magical. Furthermore,
The tattoos are magical, aren't they?
No. Another character. You can sense just a faint magical aura emanating from around, as if everyone in the area is under a charm effect.
Yeah, he's a bard.
They all are fascinating.
He's definitely a bard.
Huh.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, which temple are you talking about bringing it to? You mean the one outside the city? Are you talking about her place in the desert?
Oh, wise, astute one. I'm so glad you mentioned it. So yes, no, we must travel and make the trek to appease the gods themselves and bring them our offerings to quell
Does he
their
look like
anger.
an NPC to me? Or is he a PC?
Oh, he looks like a PC.
Screw that, I'm fighting him.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
No, I
I'm
don't
gonna
trust
cast They
this
Know.
man.
I'm gonna cast They Know.
Okay, yeah, actually,
the one time this is useful.
This is for once. For once.
For once,
For
it
once,
might be applicable.
They Know works. Okay, I'm gonna cast They Know.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
It has a will save, correct?
Yeah.
What is the DC for the will save for that? What is it? Give me the number.
23.
23. Wow, that is a high will save, my guy. The man stops what he's doing,
I glare at him.
glares at the crowds, and says, "Oh, well, folks, it's been grand talking to you all, but I do believe I must go." And it looks as if he's sweating and nervous.
Wilson?
And he bows, and as he does, he says, "What's that over there?"
Wilson, tackle him.
And, everyone roll a sense motive real quick.
18.
When people point and tell me, what's that? I never look. And if he's obviously sweating, I'm not going to look at that.
Okay, you are at
Wait,
bonuses.
wouldn't-
what was your
Wouldn't
sense
we
motive?
have a
It
will
was
save?
a 5 to roll. And my sense motive, it was 11.
Wouldn't this be a will save?
No, it's sense motive.
Okay.
For this, he's using a specific ability of his. Okay,
Well, I got an 18.
so you only glance for a second, but everyone roll a perception check.
25.
20 total.
25.
But as you do, after he, the quick
But I was
glance,
focusing on him because I'm not going to look away.
Maybe I might look away, but then again, I was the one that casted They Know. So
Yeah.
why would I look away?
well, because he distracted.
How would that distract
His
me? though?
okay. I'm a break the fourth wall.
okay,
He has a specific ability
Oh.
due to his class that is literally
Oh, misdirection
called,
tactics. Is
no,
it misdirection
it's
tactics?
literally called caper and jeer, and it directly says you cause a brief distraction, and then you are able to stealth check if your opponent's opposed sense motive does not beat your bluff. They're distracted, and you get to roll a stealth check against their perception.
Okay, that's fair. All right.
He beat your sense motive and your perception, and he has disappeared and vanished into the
What
wind.
about Wilson?
Wilson also didn't notice him.
Wilson. Okay. Well, he could have only
Dastardly.
gone in one direction, which was opposite the crowd.
I mean, he could have tried to meld into the crowd and disappear like that. He could be hiding amongst any one of them.
He could have cast a disguise spell, anything like
or
that.
something. I mean,
okay, but if
I mean,
we notice
did anyone notice
how-
anything distinguished about him?
tattoo, cloak. Okay, well I'll tell them.
Well, he's
Guys, okay, be on the lookout for a guy with a black with a tattoo and
What
then
did it
a
look
black
like?
cloak.
What did it look
There
like?
was a tattoo with a circle, a bunch of drawings on it. Kind of looked like
And you see the symbol.
it looks like an epitaph.
It's a tombstone.
And
Yeah.
Wilson's like, that is the symbol and insignia of the Epitaph Guild. It's a tombstone inscribed with words on
Do you remember what he said his name was? Did he even say his name?
No, he didn't say his name.
it. You remember his name?
Oh wait, what was his name? Oh, a Memnon?
No.
No.
It's the
No.
blacksmith. What were the rumors about? The whispers.
Oh, Floki.
Okay.
Yeah, Floki.
What a stupid username.
Yeah, it wasn't very low key.
Ah.
But everyone in the crowd does seem to be whipped up into turmoil, and you hear rumblings of, oh no, we have to appease the gods. Well, what are we going to do? I mean, we have to bring the offerings to their temples at once. I mean, there's not really much we can do, though. I mean, we
Okay.
have to trek all the way through the desert. No one knows the location.
Hang on a second, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
That man is a liar.
No, I say, hang on. I'm sorry. We spoke. Do not listen to the PC who was just speaking. That man is part of a guild that is trying to resurrect people from Inalani's temple, which is in the desert. We spoke with Alani herself and Pestilence. They're pissed off because these people have invaded their temple.
Hey, roll your diplomacy.
My diplomacy with my sing,
These poor people.
that's a 30.
Bits and pieces of you're getting a lot of mixed response from that. Someone shouts, well, how can we trust you then? And someone else shouts, outlandish accusations. And you have, like, it's 50-50. People are kind of on the fence. They're like, well, we haven't heard from them. Why would a random request come to go to their tomb kind of response? But then you've also like, well, how can we believe her? This man is telling us obvious things based on the signs we've seen, and he seems very convincing.
I mean, would you like to see the undead army that Pestilence gave us, which is in Alani's temple, which is outside the city? You know, the rundown place?
With that, everyone shrieks and screams at the thought of, because they are still correlating in their mind, angry Pestilence, and then they hear undead army outside of the city.
He's not angry. He's not angry. Guys.
And no, at this point, everyone is panicked and fleeing the scene and screaming
You know,
at the top of their lungs.
you know what? Maybe the city
Can we-
deserves to fall then, if they're that stupid.
Can we roll a perception check to see a guy in a black cloak running around?
Sure.
19. Okay.
So now we have to worry about Dark, Epitaph, and Fourth Seal. Stupid emo boy band. The Dark Epitaph boy band. There we go.
We are odd. Like that kind of fits right in.
Yeah, because we're the antithesis of darkness. We're light.
That also
bright.
sounds
That
like,
also-
Okay,
like
shut
a
up,
also
Wilson.
kind of-
scream
yeah.
band, the
Yeah.
antithesis of darkness.
Shut up, Wilson.
We
I
sound
tried.
like we're so
I'm just
hipster.
saying, most of the guild names do sound like they could be like heavy metal bands. Like, do we want to run through this list of them again?
Please do. Oh my god, that voice crack.
Let
I
me
didn't
see if
notice
can
you had a
find
I
it.
didn't notice
Yeah.
it.
I heard
Felt
it.
it.
Yes, I felt it. It was like
So there's Mercy, Dark, Unity, Epitaph, the Antithesis of Darkness, Feathers, Fur, and Scales, the Ranger Society, the Brotherhood, the Weird Sisters, Ronin,
Oh
the
my
Eastland
gosh,
Raiders,
these do sound like...
the Eastland Raiders, Gaia, and the Fourth Seal.
The Eastland
Wow.
Raiders.
There's actually a very small list of guilds. I'm surprised.
Those are the big guilds that are posted on the board.
Wait, we're not big.
We're not big, but we've drawn a lot of attention, apparently.
Why? How? We're like a piece of crap in
Almost.
the desert. Like we're one grain
So
of
he
sand.
pulls up your page,
Almost have
and
spread.
it has a lot of views and likes, and it's a lot of pictures. You see a little girl, recognize Crystal, but to everyone else, it looks like a little girl, and she's jumping and running around, and they're like little cute emojis, and a lot of the
Please tell
comments say
me.
kawaii on it.
Oh my god, that's what we've become. We've become a meme. Wilson, we're a meme.
there are worse things we could be.
Our page is a meme. We're a meme
and
guild.
it's, and it's like
getting-
not even like me. It's
But
like
we're getting a lot. We're well trafficked. We might get some people wanting to join.
Yeah, but
Gotta
no,
raise-
no. Small is better. It's
If we're
easier
gonna-
to control.
But if we're gonna be the antithesis of darkness, Dark Guild has like
Yeah.
a couple thousand people in it.
Okay, you know what? You just need one light to pierce through the darkness.
But what if that light gets snuffed out? We're really tiny. We can't combat 1,000 people.
Wow, is that
Yeah,
fear
but-
I'm
yeah.
hearing?
Yes. That is what you're hearing. He doesn't respond to that. He's like, no, obviously not. But I'm just saying, like, statistically, it would be improbable. But I mean, I could probably handle most of them.
Mm-hmm.
Can we message Daniel
Sure.
saying, be on the lookout for a guy with a dark cloak or a black cloak, and when I describe the whole thing?
Okay.
All right.
I'm in a workshop. I'm not really looking out for people.
Tools and metal bits right now. I don't know what you expect.
Exactly.
Okay.
I take a picture and I draw like the symbol that we saw in the sand or whatever I had.
Okay.
Wilson, draw it. You're better at this than I am. I don't have the skills in game.
Yeah, he draws it perfectly.
All right,
Okay,
takes
yeah.
a picture. I take a picture and I send it to Daniel and I say, "Can you print this and post this all over the place?"
Yeah, I know some people who can do that.
Yeah, nah. Put the words "beware" on there.
Of the Bucks Ghost.
Beware.
Of the bye-bye man.
Yeah, okay, I can do that.
All right.
Don't think it. Don't say it.
Hey, listeners, thank you guys for staying tuned so long. We really appreciate that you're enjoying our content. And this is just a little bit more about how you guys can interact with us, because while we do post out our episodes, we also want to be really engaged with the community. So that's why we have our social media and website set up. So if you're ever looking to engage with us even more, we post out great content, a little bit of teasers. We like to engage with you, answer all your questions. We've got a lot of mediums to do that through. If you want to talk to us and get in touch with us, you can do that through our Twitter or Instagram. You can find us at RollFound, or you can even find us and get in contact with us via our website and get a little bit more information on us and our campaigns. You can check out our website at missingroleplayerfound.com. And we really do appreciate like everything you guys bring to the table. We love going through and reading all of your comments, and when you guys are engaged and have intrigue, or like tell us who your favorite characters are, or that you're really excited about the latest episode coming up, or you're interested about the new plot hook that I threw into the story. And if you have any questions, you can also ask us. We have a new thing coming up called Ask Alice, and you can check that out at bit.ly/askmrpf. So with all of that, that's how you can get in contact with us. And there's even more ways that if you wanted to support us, you can check out our Patreon. We have all sorts of things where we've got bonus content where you can get access to episodes early. We've got music done by our very own players here at the table. We also have some art that's going to be coming out and some various other things. Like if you wanted to, we've got some merchandise, which we're going to be putting up there soon if we get enough interest in it. So please do check out our Patreon, and don't forget about our affiliate at Dice Envy. We have an affiliate link down below in all of our descriptions. So if you ever wanted to take your own story and just play with your own dice but support us, you can check out that affiliate link down below. So I'm so glad you guys are enjoying the show, and I can't wait to get back to it. But real quick, we actually have a promo from another game group that you might be interested in.
Greetings, listeners. Are you looking to add more D&D fun to your lineup? Then be sure to check out Party Advantage, a D&D 5th edition play podcast featuring 2 campaigns alternating each week. In the Arius adventures, you'll set off into the land of Arius. From the ancient dragon gods that created this world to the rise and fall of various races and civilizations, this land has history that stretches far into times long forgotten. Our heroes find themselves on a journey that will take them to the busy city of gnomes, the gilded halls of the high elves, and to the deepest depths of the Underdark. Then in the Farwind saga, you'll travel with our group of anti-heroes for their suspense-filled exploits as they explore the enigmatic continent of Farwind. This is an ancient land lost to the histories of Faerun, where mystery and danger shroud the deep forest, forbidden mountains, and dark mires. Yet every risk offers tantalizing rewards to those brave enough to take them. Will these parties gain the advantage on their next encounter? Find out every Wednesday on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. See you then.
All right, thanks guys for staying tuned that long. I hope you, if you are interested, that you'll check them out. But now I guess we're getting back to the show because some plot development is getting interesting. So hope you enjoy the rest of episode 19. All right, so with all of the panic running rampant in the street, Wilson suggests, guys, the best idea might be to regather and regroup and then meet up with the rest of the party and decide what we need to do to deal with this situation later.
That makes sense. Because if this surely isn't just a one-off thing, like what if this is a guild that's doing this in multiple different towns?
I mean, if they're here, their main goal is, we already know what their main goal is. It's for
the
making
resurrection.
liches.
Yeah.
They want to try and beat the game by liching it out, but that's putting other player characters in danger. I don't care about the NPCs. I mean, NPCs are going to die. They'll respawn.
Pierre. Okay, all right.
They will respawn.
I know. Point
It
is,
wouldn't
yeah,
be the same.
it wouldn't be the same now.
Oh, well. I
Who
have to
else
be more
would teach
blasé
me
about it.
how
I'm
to
more concerned
moisturize?
about our party who has not responded to us, and they're
Yeah,
still
no,
in the
we need
desert.
to let's
Yeah.
grab Daniel real quick from the temple.
And then I'm gonna go and get some spells. I'm gonna go learn some stuff.
Do you know how to get to the Temple of Assembly from here?
Me?
And he points to Snow. Yes, you. Well, I mean, are we just gonna let him run off alone? Do you want to go? Do you
I
want to
don't-
go with him?
I
He
don't-
doesn't know where he's going.
I'll go to
I don't know where
Angus.
I'm going.
I'll
I
go
have
with
a terrible sense
Angus.
of direction. You should know this.
I'll go with Angus. I also
Oh wait,
have,
no, never mind. You weren't there.
I have a high knowledge local.
Where?
I can just ask people.
You weren't there when I got lost in. Never mind. You know what?
I can
never
just
mind.
ask people. I'll figure out
Okay.
where it is.
Are you sure?
I have a high knowledge local. They probably know where it is.
Okay. I'll drop you off at the temple. We'll meet back here. I'm sure Daniel will be able to guide you back here. We'll meet back here. I'll catch up with him on Angus. I'll meet him at the other temple. Let's see, which one would probably be the best one to go to?
Ishara.
Who?
Ishara, the loved one.
Goddess of Love and Oath, maybe? There's also, Upeller, which is like the god of dreams. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think like magic, because don't you want magical stuff?
Yeah. Well, I need to learn level 4.
There's also, the local's handwriting is terrible. Is Ustagar? There's the goddess of destiny. Might be interesting.
versus the goddess of love.
I mean, it depends on.
I do want to also be like level 1 and master of seduction.
I mean, that works. It's just. Oh, I mean,
Sal, I don't think you're seducing anyone.
just pick one.
Everyone but you. Okay. Yeah. I'll pick Ashara.
So, all right, I'll meet you there. We'll go get Daniel. So split up. Roll an knowledge local to see if you can find out how to get there.
Boy. 32.
So yeah, you do manage to get enough directions to find yourself to the Temple of Ashara, and you are guided by Wilson to meet up with Daniel at the Temple of Assembly.
Yeah, no, Wilson, you don't understand. I'm like a compass in the Bermuda Triangle.
All right, so make a perception check real quick.
Crit.
Oh, great.
That's right.
So the place is havoc, a complete mess. It's like a science fair gone wrong. Everyone has little booths and stations where they're working. Everyone's spilling out into other people's spots. There are literally holes in walls where projects are sticking through. There's like curtains hanging low and like chains from the ceiling. You smell like oil and like metallic rust and everything everywhere. There's like scraps of just materials everywhere, whether it's wood or metal, just cloth. Everything's lying on the floor everywhere, and just people are running back and forth. But somehow magically out of the corner of your eye, you do manage to spot Daniel, and you can beam straight towards him.
This looks like the workshop from my high school. Dang. Hey, Daniel!
Hi, how are you?
Hi, where's Wilma?
I point down the hallway directly behind you.
Holy crap. She has a toaster.
You wanted a toaster?
It
I
is
got a toaster.
he puts his arms down, and as he does, a little flap in his chest folds down. You can see a little oven inside.
Wait, it's an oven? Not a toaster oven?
Can do the same stuff.
And he flips the lid on his chest back up.
Oh,
You'll live.
I'm disappointed. I was expecting bread to like pop out like every single time. Not poop out, but pop.
Oh, you could like.
Oh, you
load
do
it with
notice that
bread.
there are 2 little slots on the.
That's all I
lid.
was asking for, man.
Oh, can he shoot bread? Can he like shoot?
Projectile shoot bread out of his chest.
Well, it could be on fire, so that could actually. Oh, that must have been loud.
Fire damage.
1d4 fire damage from flaming bread projectiles.
You know what? Clyde might enjoy this.
We can make this work.
You do notice that Wilma underwent some changes. It looks like the moving joints. It looks more humanoid, but it is more robust in the sense that it has heavier plating on it and looks a lot sturdier and more defensive.
Yeah, this way we don't lose it to acid worms again.
Did you use the worm plating on it?
No, I got rid of that. I found some other stuff for it.
Oh. Oh, okay. Wow. Wilma, you look great. Welcome
Thank you.
back.
Much appreciated. What do you
Wilma
have
is
written?
Wilma.
You are the creation. What do you have written on it?
William.
It right, William.
I go up. I etch out the William, and I correct it.
You just
It was
you add an A.
spelled wrong.
So there's William in like really nice, like bold, like well painted and etched in to the breastplate, and then a little like there's a letter after the A, and it just the M, and it just has a scratched in A, which is etched in pencil.
There, you misspelled it.
I am disappointed.
It's Williama.
Oh! Show her the thing. Show her the thing.
Oh yeah. I pull out a what seems to be a slightly odd-looking spear. So on the top it's like a rather large spear head, but towards the bottom there looks to be something slightly different about it. And in the middle there are wings that can fold out.
Whoa, it's like a
Throw
lance.
it.
Do I need to roll for that?
Yeah, roll for it.
Fun.
Pick something you're aiming at too.
Don't
would might help.
destroy don't destroy the temple.
Aim it right at Wilma.
No, I am not destroying my own creation. I am not that sadistic.
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 Yes, I know.
So what do you want to throw it at first? off?
There's a bowl or something down the hallway, or
Block of wood
block of wood,
down
yeah,
like 100
bowl.
feet away.
Block of something.
Yeah.
Please roll well.
Okay. So he lobs this spear, and as it leaves his hand, you can see the spear point. There's combustion coming behind it as if flames are shooting out of the tip of the spear, and also at the back of it there's another bit, and it looks like it's being propelled by engines. And out of the center of it, little wings stick out, and it kind of like spirals and hits the log dead on and knocks it over and pile drives it into the wall.
Nice.
Death spear.
Yeah.
Careful, Wilson. Daniel might overcome you in all your abilities.
He could try.
He might.
We'll see.
Snow Daniel.
I'll still always be here to make sure you're not a Bermuda Triangle compass.
I can't help that. It's just been like that my entire life.
All right. Anyways, you grab whatever you're working on. We need to go.
Sounds good.
So he grabs all of you, and they're going to the temple of Ishara. You get there, by the way.
Mhm.
It's not as grandiose as the other temples. It actually has like this calm, cooling aroma about it. It looks like it's like a long rancher-esque kind of house, but it's still made out of marble, and there are flowy curtains, and there's essence being burned, and it smells lovely, and you just want to go inside.
Yep. Cozy.
So you go inside. There are cushions all over the floor, and there are individuals on said cushions.
It's an orgy house. No, I'm kidding.
I know, that's where I was going.
And then, but it opens up into a big oval, and it's just cushions everywhere with like drapes and incense and candles burning. And everyone is just happy and having a gay time. But in the center there is a seat, and there are two men sitting on top of this chair.
Greetings. I'm looking for Ishara.
Oh, the gods don't come down. We speak to them. You can speak through us.
Please don't tell me the names are John and Joe Buster.
Why?
Okay, all right.
I need to change their names real quick.
Not the Buster Bros. The Buster Bros, like, they're gone.
The legend lives on.
You're gonna recognize. So you walk up to them, and you see two individuals. Both are scrawny. Both are male.
Yeah.
One has short cropped. It's
Okay.
longer but short cropped blonde hair, kind of in a bowl cut, wearing a red shirt and pants. And the other one is a similar stature individual with black hair, put up a slight goatee and a blue shirt on. And they stand up on their chair, each one with a leg on a different foot of the armrest, and they say, "Our names are Tegel and Mulio, mighty and powerful god."
What did they say?
Tegel and Mulio.
Tegel and Mulio.
I hate you.
Tegel. Is that is it backwards? Is this something?
Tegel and Mulio. I'm not there. Thank God.
Tegel and Mulio, mighty and powerful gods.
Miguel
What
and
can we?
Tulio.
What? No, that's what do you want about? No, that's copyrighted. Our names are Tegel and Mulio.
What movie is that from?
El Dorado.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, we can perform great sacrifices and immense powers beyond your wildest dreams. Just look, and they hold their hands apart, and a fire comes before them, and they start tossing this flame back and
Please
forth.
tell me they start singing a song.
Yeah, what is
Alright,
the
never-
song? They break out into they're playing with fire, literally.
Got it.
And they're throwing a fireball back and forth, like, aha, look at the power granted to us by the god.
The divinities by gods.
Yes, there we go, that one.
I'm so impressed.
All right, what can we do you for, meager peasant? Come in before us, mighty and powerful one.
I just want to admire the work that is on display here.
Yes, we are quite the prospects of work.
Quite the pectorals of
Does
work.
he actually
yeah.
grab his pectorals?
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Instead.
Oh, wow. No, but for reals, I'm just interested in speaking to the goddess.
Well, and they turned their back and they looked. You can roll a perception check because they're back turned to you, whispering.
14.
No, you do not manage to hear it.
Right.
And they turn around. It's like, unfortunately, the goddess is preoccupied at the moment, but you could speak through us to her,
What?
and
Preoccupied
we could
with
get
what?
her a message.
Preoccupied with what?
I mean, one does not simply get an audience with the gods. They're higher power beings that just are hard to come by.
I'm a huge admirer, and I would just love to talk
We
to this
could
god.
take your request and bring it to her and come to you when
But
it
I
is...
came all this way. I just need a few short minutes. That's it.
You do realize,
need
like,
a
she's
few
an
short
an
minutes.
incorporeal being that isn't literally manifested on the earth. She lives in her
in her own dimension.
own dimension.
I know.
We can't get
I've
there.
already spoke with Pestilence and Ishtar, or not Ishtar, sorry, Alani.
They turn their backs again. Roll a perception check because they're whispering to one another.
28.
And you hear, I think this guy's been sniffing out too much incense. He sounds like he's crazy talking about
I'm
talking to
serious. I
gods.
spoke with Alani
All
and
right, well,
Pestilence. This is
wonderful.
I'm on a quest.
Well, oh, great. Well, like I said, just come. But what is your request for her?
My request is I would like to learn how to become a better lover. That's literally it. That's it. And also gain access to level 4 spells.
All right, wonderful. Well, come with us.
Yes.
And they bring you into a back room. Roll a perception check.
18.
Okay, and you hear them whispering to you, how are we gonna do this? This guy sounds insane. I mean, like, what does he mean be a better? We could give him some new spells. We can give him class change, maybe. We'd have to...
Sense motive.
Yeah, go for it. What are you trying to
20.
sense? They're being honest.
Okay. I'm just trying to sense if they're like legit.
They can give you a class change / upgrade.
Oh, okay.
What should we ask for return? I mean, money's always a good option to ask for in return.
But love is
Tribute
another.
is great. I mean, how do you think we get these gold chandeliers and sconces? See, yeah, those were pretty pricey. Also, the banquet feast is immaculate.
I can give you something better.
Oh, well, sorry, partners. No, we're working on corresponding with the goddess so that we can...
You ask for something in return, you say.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Tribute would much stir the goddess's
Well,
favor in your way.
I have this quiver, you see. And do you see the logo on this quiver?
Sure, it's a store down the street, yeah.
Well, if you go there saying that the mighty Sao has brought you here, then you can get a 10% discount forever on all their items, and you will be getting massive savings.
You know, normally we just charge like a couple thousand gold fee, or like ask for... Wait. So you're telling me you're asking for a favor from the goddess and you brought no tribute?
I'm the tribute. I don't know.
Offering your life service to us as a servant?
No. I can give you this. Okay, I can give you this trench coat.
He was a slave once.
I was a slave once, never again. I can give you this trench coat. This trench coat is awesome. I'm gonna do this
They look
diplomacy.
back.
I'm gonna roll diplomacy.
They perception over you? Okay. Yeah, no, that's not going well. They look over you and they say, actually, and
11.
And Tegel points, he's like, that's a very interesting lyre you have there.
You see, Alani gave this to me as a gift.
I mean, I am a wonderful musician, and I can make some great music out of it. If you would perhaps offer that to the goddess, and I can serenade the masses she would love, that joy that would be
Well,
spread
why
out.
don't I just serenade the mass on her own? And if she loves it, then she could come down here.
But again, it must be tributed to her, and we are the prophets of Ishara, and we are in ourselves mighty and powerful demigods.
Correct.
So
I
if
could
you
also
would
just play the lyre, which was given to me by a god, and it's
you
on the
give
level
that
of a
to
god.
us, and we can give you what you want.
I
That
can
is the final
lend it
deal.
to you for like 5 minutes.
Give us the lyre, and we give you what you want. That is the deal. Other than that, you don't really have.
Can I message other people?
Sure.
Okay, I want to message everyone. Should I give up the lyre to speak to Ashara?
What the hell are you thinking?
I mean, I'm thinking of becoming.
I mean, that was a gift from a goddess, but you're changing it like, oh, you could be like Snow. She got a pretty cool class change and everything, which might be useful.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna be like Snow. Yeah, actually, that's
not literally like her. Her ability is unique to her, but you
no,
can
no.
get-
I mean, get a class change, which means I can add another class.
You don't add another
You get-
class.
oh,
you
okay.
You'll get,
lose your class.
You'll get really cool new abilities though, given to you from the gods.
Oh, okay.
So,
But I'm not a bard anymore.
You lose your bard class. Probably.
but you'd probably get newer things that are like equivalent or better.
But that's not as good because I won't be as good as like talking and stuff like that. Like,
I mean, you're talking to the goddess of love. I'm pretty sure she's pretty good in the charm compulsion effects.
oh, got it. Okay, so like the bluff and misdirection tactics.
You'll
and all
be
that.
fine. Yeah, that'll probably stay, I would assume.
Okay, all right, then I'll do that.
So you hand to Gel the lyre. Like, oh, this bad
Snow
boy is gonna
recommends
get some
against
great
it, but do as you will.
They pull back the curtains, they throw some powder on the floor, and instantly all the lights go out and sparks fly and smokes are everywhere. And it starts swirling around you, and they say, "By the power of Ishara, the mighty and powerful goddess." And they throw some water in your face. And then lights start flashing and everything, and you hear thunder in the background. Roll a perception check.
29.
Okay. So Mulia was just making all these sound effects with instruments behind the
I
curtains.
figured. Okay.
It's literally smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
But you do manage. He gives you an alms. He gives you some bread. And he says, "Eat this and the transformation will be completed."
Sleight of hand. Trying to get my lyre back.
You could try, sure.
Yeah.
Ah, I see what you do. The bread is in this hand, dear fellow. And he hands it to you.
All right. I'm going to eat the bread, I guess.
And you do feel a surge of power over you. And interestingly enough, these idiots made something happen, and you now have the following class. Oh, along with the following spells. And more to come as well, by the way. But we'll talk about that later.
That's not as good.
No. There's more. Trust me, there's more. It's just, we'll work on it
All
together.
right. Okay.
All right, great.
All right.
And while all this is going on, Snow, Daniel, and Wilson all walk into an orgy room.
I am leaving. Yep. No. Wilson,
So as
I'm
soon
not
as
going
you
in there.
walk in, like Wilson covers your eyes, like avert your eyes. We're just here. And he gets off the horse. He's like, "You go and Angus. Angus, stay. We'll get Sal."
Okay.
And Wilson is walking in with Daniel. I guess.
This is strange because I'm not with Wilson that much, actually.
And a man approaches you as you walk in. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, dude, but like the head priests are out right now. But if you want to join the party, there's plenty of stuff over that way." And he points to pillows circled around a vat of incense, and there is food and various other things, and a bunch of individuals.
Individuals.
Did I get any items?
We'll go over what you got
Okay.
after.
Okay,
There's
because like
more.
I didn't just trade my lyre for nothing.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
I'm gonna get an equivalent item.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
maybe.
You'll
Class change is pretty big.
Fast changes,
Okay.
you'll get a bunch of like special features. That's just
Okay.
like hard as written rule stuff that I was able to do. We're gonna
Okay.
discuss more, like customize it more to fit you. Okay.
All right. Okay.
All right. Great. So you walk in, you hear weird noises and see flashing lights off in the distance, and Sal comes out from this back room.
I am reanimated as a sorcerer.
The mighty and powerful demigods.
Is he
together
half-mast?
No.
Dang. That would be great.
But he is very enthusiastic, and Wilson and Daniel come out with the newly found Sal, who just looks a little peppier and different.
Really, not that much of a difference. Still same old me. Wink, wink.
I'm a little pouty on the horse. Told to wait here like a child.
You should have averted your eyes. There wasn't anything you need to see in there.
I've seen more naked people in my life than you probably have.
Not after that experience.
He's right. He really is. It wasn't pleasant.
All right, so we need to get back to the desert to Zana because I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know if you guys noticed, but me and Snow have been trying to contact Zana and Clyde, and they've just dead zoned.
Yeah, no,
Maybe they fell in the pit?
I hope not.
I hope not. We told them to stay out of there. All right, well, anyways, we need to get back to that location ASAP.
Yeah, I don't really know how you could fall into the pit, even though they were.
I mean, we fell into the pit, so...
Yeah, but like they purposely were trying to avoid it. But, you know.
All right.
Well, it's been 24 hours since we been in there, apparently.
Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, it's almost night now, but we probably going to have to travel through it to get to them, so we can get to them.
We're going to be exhausted, though.
We can rest once we get together as a party. I'm just worried about our party members.
Yeah, true. All right,
Drink some coffee or something. I don't know.
I don't have
You
coffee.
can buy coffee.
I don't like
Oh
coffee.
my gosh, what do you want? Ice cream?
I don't want ice cream.
Candy?
I don't
Like,
want
it's-
anything.
Soda?
A
We'll keep
sorcerer
you
on your
awake
team?
somehow.
I'll just have Wilma throw flaming bread at you. I don't know.
There you go. That'll keep you nice and awake. All right, everyone. Let's on the trail we blaze. He points off,
Oh, you have Wilma to ride on again.
Yes.
And Sal is just walking.
and we head off into the desert, meeting up with
Well, I don't have to
Zana
fly. Just fly.
and Clyde. He can fly with Panther wings.
Yeah.
For a short
For
period
a
of
whole
time.
10 minutes. They don't last that long, unfortunately. It's a
Okay.
charge-based system. You have 2 charges left because you
Well,
used it once.
3, but it's the next day.
No, it's not. Doesn't refill.
It's 3.
Usable once.
Oh, how do I refill it?
You don't. It's a special item.
You get new
Okay.
one.
You have to fight
okay.
panthers
Okay, well,
with
in that
wings.
case, I won't fly.
Or you can get it permanent enchanted by meeting a powerful wizard somewhere.
Okay,
or
yeah.
trading your testicles to Ishara. I don't
There
know.
you go. Who knows? So,
Ishara. I have come to you with Panther wings. No, I'm kidding. Okay.
and with that, I do believe the episode is wrapping up as our brave adventurers are heading back out into the desert to meet up with the rest of their party. Successful shopping day?
I'll say
Semi.
so, yeah.
Somewhat. All right.
Somewhat.
Semi.
All right.
Depends on what I got here.
I didn't explode, which I was expecting to. So very successful.
Very
on my part.
successful. All right. Thank you, everybody, for listening, and stay tuned and come back next time. Bye.
All music has been provided by Eric Matthias at soundimage.org, Kevin McLeod at incompetech.com, and our very own RL.